So I've arrived here at my scheduled appointment with the Glenburn Hotel in Rothesay. It was once a very prestigious hotel. I think it could still be, but like everywhere, things are getting a bit jaded. For example, the paintwork. I mean, I'm not joking. The whole country is falling apart. But well, I promised myself in my lifetime I would come and stay at the Glenburn in Rothesay. You know, fine view up the Cowls of Bute. These palm trees have been here for, well, the palm trees were there 50 years ago. 52 years ago, any. And, hopefully the sun will shine for us in the next 40 hours. These are the grand steps. And even more grand steps which I'm going about to take to make my presence known in reception. And we'll see what's what when we get in. Yes, it's looking rather bonny. Quite something. Quite something indeed. Decor is absolutely, it's like the Titanic inside. Into Chesterfields and stuff like that, so to the bar area, which I'm not overly keen on to find the reception. This is the dining room. Isn't it wonderful? So there's a hotel there. It's heyday. Glenburn Hydropathic. What? Yes. Come on, we'll find the reception, Andy. A long way to log my bags. That's from the car park. But, so there's lifts and stuff. And, here's the reception here, Andy. It's all very nice. Nice and beautiful. I'll just check my weight. I'm 13 stone. Take off my shoes, it'll be 12 and a half, so that's all right. I've been down to 11.6 before. I think I've been down to 11.2 actually, but so 12 and a half stone, that's not bad. Yeah, we've got this tartan, Royal Stuart tartan actually, because Mount Stuart is just a few miles out the road. And the Duke of Rothesay, of course, is was Prince Charles. I think he still retains the title, even though he's become King Charles III. So they're all Stuarts. Let's see, so where are we going, Andy? We're going this way. Pull, don't shove. Another hotel that resembles the bloody Shining. Two girls. Red rum, red rum, red rum. Where are we going in? Bit of a crystal maze. Yeah, that's right. I've got a carted my baggage all this way. This way. I think I will definitely get lost in this hotel. This is absolutely massive. Oh, well, it's not here. Strange. That's strange. We have every door except mine listed. Yeah. How odd. Shouldn't need a bloody road map to find your bedroom in a hotel. Here we are. Room 239. Can't get in the door with my car key, Annie. You need a hotel key, please. I thought I had a bloody dog. I'll get some illumination, eh? There's the lights here. I thought that was a welcome notice for me. Please clean room. Well, where do you want me to start? Do you want me to start with the dusting? Yes. Please clean room. Oh well. I'll give you a vacuum cleaner. So my car's parked down there, so keep an eye on my car. And Rothesay Bay is over there. As I say, it's not bad, is it? Very warm though. I don't like a warm bedroom, I mention this often. There's Mount Stewart. That's it there. The Principality of Mount Stewart. S-T-U-A-R-T. I said to the people at the Falls of Law Hotel, that little brown stuff that I take from the hotel often, I asked for some extra. She said, we're down to the last box, we've changed the suppliers, so basically it was a no. So I thought that was very rude. But, no, not bad. So I need to go down and get my luggage, and it's going to take me a bloody, well, I should have taken my big rucksack, stuck at my back. The time I could haul that up the bloody stairs. I might use the lift actually. It is a shame about the sunshine not appearing for Scottish people this year, eh? So many people's holidays were ruined. I was speaking to them at the Falls of Law, and she said they couldn't even sit outside. She said the sun was shining, but it's still pissing the rain. I said, yes, tell me about it. It's like that in Strathairn and also in Strathfillan. All summer. But this is a good price, Andy, for this room. I'm here for 2 nights. And I booked in bed and breakfast for the first night. The reason I do that is because if I'm staying somewhere for 2 nights, if the breakfast is not up to scratch, then I can save money. But if I want breakfast the second day, I've got the option of just paying that token. You'd have to be a pretty poor chef if you couldn't handle getting the breakfast arranged properly, you know what I mean? There's nothing to it. There was a dog barking when I came in, but it seems to have eased itself out. Yes, it's very, very warm. I have to tell you this. Extremely hot in this room. This is a temperature thing, Andy. I don't know what that is, but I'll touch it. Okay, so better go get organised. I'll switch this camera off now, thank you. I'll sit in a little minutes actually. The bathroom's spotlessly clean, so that's a good indicator. Often if you go to a hotel and if the first thing you notice is things wrong with the bathroom, you can generally accept that the rest of it's going to fall to pieces. But, so it's a very old building, this one, and it is massive. I mean, there's a lot of bedrooms. So breakfast is from 8 a.m. until 9:30, which is all right. And dinner is served between, I think she said 5 and 8, I think it was. Crikey, when I worked as a waitress, no, I never worked as a waitress, sorry Andrew, you never worked as a waitress. You might have worked as a waiter, but yes, when I worked as a waiter way back in history, at the Four Seasons Hotel in St. Fillan's, I mean, guests didn't come down to start their bloody dinner until after 9 o'clock. And it was a nuisance because the setup in that particular hotel was that you couldn't leave the dining room or set up for breakfast until the last of the residents had departed from the dining room. And it was terrible. Some of them would sit there, guzzling at wine and what else there was on till the early hours, and you were sitting in the corner waiting for these people to finish. That's why I didn't last. I couldn't handle it anymore. I was giving up, staring at people bloody munching and yapping and getting more and more pissed. And well, it was a fine establishment. I've talked about it. I haven't loaded that. I was in having a coffee at the Four Seasons just not so long ago. Reminiscing, I think. But I do like staying in hotels. It's a great experience. And I mean, I like just sitting in hotel lobbies. I'll probably do that later. I just like sitting there, staring aimlessly into space. And very relaxing. It's very good for you. Sitting in a hotel lobby, unhurried, minding your own business and just watching other people come and go. Of course, there's the big thing about, well, nobody's going to be sitting with an evening suit or bow tie or tuxedo or anything, or there's going to be no, gowns or, I mean, people's clothing etiquette has gone. It's gone down the drain, hasn't it? Everything's made from fleece nowadays. And if it's not fleece, it's some sort of horrible fabric that doesn't do anything for the individual. It just sits in them. It's like watching your washing dry on the washing line when it's pissing in sleet and rain. That's what the clothes that people wear nowadays remind me. There's no eloquence. I've got some marvellous clothes in my wardrobe, and I never have an opportunity to wear them. Not really. Sometimes I think you feel you're overdressed if you're sitting next to some scruffy bastard. Particularly if I wear my cravat. If I wear my pristine white shirt and my Pierre Cardin, £400 jacket and my yellow cravat. I'm sitting next to somebody with bloody fleece. In the dining room, it just feels out of place, isn't it? So what I've done, I've nipped into the Four Seasons Hotel here in St Fillan's because obviously there's a bit of glass in front of me, but and the window cleaner's been busy, I can see that, but the waters are magical today again. The skies, I've just come back from Clin Highland Games and I've stopped off at Lochar and Head, and I decided to come in here for coffee. It's only just after 5 o'clock, isn't it, Andy? Well, 20 past 5 almost. But I've got very fond memories of being in the Four Seasons Hotel. And as a waiter back in 1989, looking out onto this loch over the heads of the guests, sitting eating their mussels and stuff like that, serving a little dish with lemon and water to rinse their knuckles afterwards. But anyway, it's kind of odd because how life is. I came up from London with a couple of friends and we stayed here, and we all worked together and in the hotel, and there's night auditors at the Barbican, and 470 bedroom hotel in London, and so I said, well, why don't we just all zip up to St Fillan's for a few days, get organised, and we had a fantastic time. Let me just go through to the dining room, see if it's allowed. I've ordered some coffee. A quick peek at the dining room, see if it's still the same as it used to be. Very much so. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. Back through service, it was phenomenal. Really was. I loved it to bits. Oops. There's our coffee. Oh, perfect. That's great. Thanks so much. Yeah. And so anyway, we came and stayed, and this is the hotel that we were here, and we wound up our friend Neil, who was an expert in these wines, and we're having fish, and we decided to have Chablis. But we had already had a word with the present waiter and said, if the chap over there, Neil, orders Chablis, could you please correct him and tell him it's not Chablis, but it's Chablis. And so when we were discussing the wine menu together at the table, she said, well, we may as well go for the Chablis. I said to Neil, I said, no, it's not Chablis, it's Chablis. And my friend Joe was with us, said, he corrected Neil also and said, no, you've got it wrong, it's not Chablis, Chablis, it's Chablis. So I was rather stumped until the waiter came over, and we ordered, and he says, would you like any wine? Any drinks, any wine? And Neil said, could we have a bottle of Chablis, please? And the waiter turned to him with astonishment. He says, may I correct you, sir, it's not Chablis, it's Chablis. It was absolutely brilliant watching this guy get wound up. Let me delve into my coffee and come back to more nostalgia in a second. It isn't St Fillan's, it isn't Lochhaven, absolutely phenomenal. That's what I was going to say. It used to change from green to olive to a sort of russet to blue, all sometimes within an hour. Truly amazing. Of course, that silly lamppost wasn't in front of the whole thing at that time. All that cow, that came from Crieff. That was somebody got a lot of money to design these, and they sold them off, and the proprietor here bought one for his front lawn by the loch shore. Anyway, I'm after getting the coffee while it's still hot, eh? In actual fact, I think that used to be a flagpole. It seems to be some sort of LED light or something. But I was saying about this idea of financial stability sometimes in life, how it rocks you, especially when you're younger. But I was, as I say, in London, and then things didn't work out eventually. I'd come back from Marseille, I think it was, and I decided to come back north, and I phoned up this hotel and I said to them, do you have any positions at all? What did you do? I told them, oh, nothing as fancy as that, I'm afraid. Oh, what have you got? Said, have you ever done any waiting? I says, no. Waiting for a bus maybe, but no waiting. Well, that's the only position we've got. Do you want it or not? You can get a living accommodation. So I did. I took it. And they were absolutely wonderful people. Truly, truly wonderful people to work for. So I had to go back down to London in November, and I said to them, do you mind if I get a few days off? He said, yeah, on you go. Don't worry about money. Do you need any money? I said, well, could you give me the fare to London, please? Yes. Here you go. And so I came back up, and I worked for them a little bit extra before I went back to London, but obviously they got the money back that I borrowed. But what I was going to say was, I was telling the waitress people, the receptionist girl, that's just by pure chance I happened to look at something online a few months back, and lo and behold, the proprietor, his wife, he passed away some years ago, but I thought she had too, but she's bloody 92. She sadly passed away, so I was able to attend a service in Bertha, and I was so glad I went. I felt so much better from saying goodbye to her. She was an absolutely brilliant person.